City. Let's give a big Oklahoma City welcome to the one, the only, both of them. Let's get guys. Let's give it up for them.
Yeah, how's everybody doing? Oh,
Fantastic. Thank you so much. So glad to be with you. What a great night. If we haven't met before, my name's Tommy Woodard. This is my best friend in the world.
My name is Eddie James, and we are called the Skit Guys. If you've never met us before, there's only 2 Skit Guys. There's not a whole bunch of Skit Guys.
Right, there's not a troupe.
There's not a troupe, and we're just guys who do skits. It's really not rocket science.
Yeah, because we're pretty stupid.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
just so you know.
yeah. But we have been friends since high school, which was like 5 years ago, so it's really, really good. What's going on?
What do you mean?
So we're friends from high school. That's true,
That's
right?
true.
Did a little ad lib, which is
Yeah.
like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Thinking we're at a church. I mean, you heard them sing, right? I mean,
heard.
it's loud, right?
Yeah.
Thinking we're at a church, and with that little ad lib, they would have been like, "Oh, God bless them," right?
Yeah.
But instead,
Laughing at God bless you.
right? But instead, they're mock, sneery, laughing at me. Why would they do that? I mean, like, all that's missing is like, I'll get you and your little dog, Toto. That's all that's missing from that. Why are they doing that? Why would they just go with it? We're in the South. Why would they just go with it? Why?
Because you're bald. You've got pepper in your beard. You've got more salt than pepper in your beard.
Okay, all right. No, that's true.
They didn't buy it because you're bald.
It's okay. All right. Yeah, you're right.
You're old man bald.
You're right. That's okay. All right. Okay.
There's a lot of bald going
There's
on.
a lot of bald.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're
lots
right.
of bald
There's a lot
going
of.
on.
Hey, we're supposed to bring pictures of our family. Did you bring a picture of your family? Oh, yeah. Well, my girls are teenagers now. Did you bring a picture of your family? We're supposed to bring pictures of our families. No.
No, that's creepy.
Why?
Why would you bring this picture?
Huh?
Why did you bring this
Well, I just
picture?
picked it off my phone. We were just supposed to bring pictures of our family.
Why are you dressed up?
Huh?
Why are you dressed up?
Well, it was Halloween that year.
Oh, let me rephrase this.
Uh-huh.
Why are you dressed up?
That year, my girls are teenagers now, but that year, my girls wanted us to dress up.
Your wife's not dressed up.
Yes, underneath the June jacket, she's wearing a costume.
What's her costume? An adult?
What are you doing? What are you doing? No.
Are you wearing a Speedo?
I don't know. Yes, Superman.
Because your daughter's trying to get away from you.
She is not.
You've got a death grip on her shoulder. It's
No,
obvious.
no,
She doesn't want to be around you.
There's no control.
And your other daughter's smoking.
What are you doing? No, that's
That makes
not.
no sense.
Her eyes are not wide from a nicotine hit. No. That year it was Little Mermaid, and it's a post lollipop.
No, she looks like Katy Perry on a bender.
All right, okay, all right, take it off. All right. So how are you going to show off this thing? Have we already said we're glad to be here? Have we already said that?
Yeah.
We are so honored to be here for the 10-year anniversary celebration. This is really great. Yeah, really great. So how are you going to show off this sucker?
I say we start at the very beginning.
Well, they've already started. I mean, there was videos, there's music.
No. I mean the beginning of everything.
Oh, like Genesis.
Unless you know of something before then.
No, all right. Well, what about Genesis?
Well, Adam and Eve.
Oh, the royal couple. All right. Well, okay. Oh, listen, we'll smatter on your
Yeah.
glass for the. Okay. All right.
Not a fan. Yeah, I don't like Adam and Eve.
You don't like Adam and Eve. Why?
Yeah,
Why?
no, I'm serious. I'm not joking. No, because think about this. God makes this really great planet.
Sure.
Puts 2 people on it.
Uh-huh.
And says, hey, the world's your oyster.
Oh, they're first kids. Yeah.
Yeah, just go crazy.
Right,
Have fun. Do
right.
whatever you want.
Sure.
Just do whatever you want.
Right.
You can have fun. Do whatever you want.
Right.
And then he's all like, hey, don't do one thing.
Right.
Do whatever you want. Not one thing.
Yeah.
Just one thing.
In
Don't-
CR, they would call that a boundary, right?
True
It's the first boundary,
True
right?
boundary.
Yeah.
Don't do one thing.
Uh-huh.
Just one thing.
Right.
Don't do one thing. One thing. They do that one thing, and now we can't do anything. No, that's the whole story of the Bible, or the Old Testament, all right? Like, the Old Testament doesn't need to be that long, all right? Like, if I'm writing the Old Testament, it's just this. He said don't, they did, now we can't. That's it, all right? 3 sentences, you can memorize the whole Old Testament.
Well, then
Yeah.
you knock out Leviticus and Numbers and all
Don't even
Judges.
need
You don't
one.
need them.
Yeah,
Why
you
you
don't
don't even
need
need
it,
them?
right?
But you would need like the last chapter. Now you need Jesus, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
before. Now you need Jesus.
Right,
That
yeah.
would be, that'd be Malachi, yeah.
Oh, no, it's not pronounced Malachi, it's Malachi. Yeah, Malachi. Yeah. No, he was an Italian prophet. Yeah, Malachi. Yeah. He like ushered in before the 300 years of silence, before, baby Jesus came. Malachi, yeah.
He was the one that hung out the Olive Garden.
That's right, yeah. The breadsticks. Arrivederci.
Breadsticks, bread of life.
Right. It's all symbolism.
Yeah. So I don't like Adam and Eve.
Okay, all right. I hear what you're saying, but here's how my brain thinks. All right.
Yep.
So Adam and Eve, they're walking in the garden, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it just was natural, right? Okay. Like I don't think it just happened. I think Adam had to do something to woo Eve. So what did Adam do to woo Eve?
What do you mean?
To woo.
I don't understand.
He had to woo her. To woo.
Hey, you can keep saying the word, that doesn't define it, all right? You'd be the worst teacher in the world. What are we doing today? Geometry? What's that? Geometry.
All right, okay.
To woo?
To woo. I'd get someone like someone else to woo. That's a word. The millennials use it all the time.
No, they
do.
don't.
Google it. Yes.
How old are you?
What?
No,
It's a
nobody
word.
uses that word. My grandpa would use that word. Hey, you gonna woo that young lady over there?
I'm sorry. Time out. Please, for all that is holy, please tell me that your grandfather does your grandfather walk around like this?
He does.
He does?
Yeah, he's an old vaudevillian dancer.
Yeah.
Does a lot of this.
Yeah.
At one point, they just got stuck. Yeah.
They keep doing it?
Yeah, it's not bad till he's carrying in the groceries. You're like, oh, I got the eggs.
Okay, so I'm just thinking what were if there were pickup lines back in biblical time, what would be the pickup lines, right?
Like if Adam used a pickup line with Eve.
Right, what would it be? That's how my brain works.
It's obvious.
Yeah.
It is obvious, okay?
Okay, all right.
If Adam used a pickup line with Eve, it was this.
Uh-huh.
Like, you be Eve, I'm coming up as Adam,
Okay,
right?
all right, okay.
I think he walked up and he's like, hi, Eve.
You think Adam talked like that?
Oh, I think anyone who uses pickup lines talks like that.
Okay.
Yes. I think he walked up and he's like, hi, Eve,
Hey.
did it hurt?
Did it hurt?
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Right? That is the perfect Adam pickup line.
No, I heard groanings.
That
No,
was
no.
groaning in the spirit.
No, I don't think so at all. No, I don't think it's a very good. It doesn't make any sense. Well, it talks about in the Bible that Eve was formed out of Adam's rib. So I mean, if they use that pickup line, Eve would be like, "I don't understand, Adam. That makes no sense to me."
I know the whole Old Testament.
Well, apparently you don't.
Yes, I do.
Well, apparently it doesn't make any sense.
Walk up and be like, hey, Eve, did it hurt when God formed you out of my rib? It's like a Dwight Schrute pickup line.
All right, okay, all right. Well, let's talk about something else.
No. Oh, no.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, no. Captain Pickup Line, you're fantastic.
No, I don't know either.
No. You're so good at it. That's fine.
We
You
got off
be
to a-
Adam, and I'll be Eve, all right?
No.
Hey, Adam.
I don't think Eve looked like Cher's brother, and that is totally what's going on right now.
I got you, babe.
If I could turn back time. Okay.
Why'd you call me over here?
Why'd I call you over here?
Uh-huh.
Now that I see you, never mind.
No, just do it.
I don't want to.
Just do
I don't
it.
want to.
Do
I don't
it.
want to.
Do
I don't
it.
want to.
Do it. Where'd that come from?
All right, we'll do this. We'll get this out of the way. Okay.
Okay.
Pickup line. All right, just stay right there.
Okay.
Seriously, first boundary right here.
Okay.
Don't touch. Don't touch. All right. Okay. Okay. Eve. Eve. Is your daddy a thief?
No, why?
Well, he must be, because he must have stolen the stars from the sky and put them in your... He must have stolen the stars from the sky and put them in your... Jesus, take the wheel.
He's not here yet.
Malachi, right. He must have stolen the stars from the sky and put them in your eyes.
Okay, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Okay? First of all, number one, God is my deity, all right?
Who's your deity?
God is my deity,
Heavenly
okay?
Father, okay,
Right.
okay.
And then B, okay?
Whoa. You're just 1 and B? That's what you just said. That's your 1 and B? That's what you're going to go with? One and B?
Excuse me?
Oh.
There is no alphanumeric system. I can say whatever I want, all right? Number one, God is my deity,
Uh-huh.
okay? B, he made the stars and my eyes so he doesn't have to thief nothing, okay? And choo-choo train.
1B choo-choo train?
It's gonna catch
I don't
on,
think
all
it's
right?
going to.
And
No,
choo-choo
don't-
train,
don't-
you are a silly, silly man. You're the silliest man in the whole wide world.
I'm the only man in the whole wide world.
And the silliest. Now, why'd you call me over
I
here
don't
for
want
real?
to. No, I don't want to.
Do
I
it.
don't want
Just
to.
do
I
it.
don't want
Do
to.
it.
I don't want
Do
to.
it.
I don't want
Do
to.
it. I'm gonna have to invent chocolate to fix that.
Okay, when you were way over in the garden, I felt a little bit of woo, and I wrote you a note. Here you go.
Where'd that come from?
Huh?
Where did you have that? You just reach back and whoop, there it is. You need to know where that was.
No, what are you doing?
No, I need to know
What are you
where that.
doing?
You're all like, whoop, there it is. Like, I need to know where that
We're
was.
not method acting here. It's a
I don't-
skit.
I
Just
need
do
to
it.
know
No,
what
no, no,
method
just
that
read it.
came
Just
from.
read it. Read it.
Fine.
Read it.
Fine.
What are you doing?
What?
I'm so sorry.
Just trying to keep it real.
It's too real. Too method.
What is this?
Well, I made that out of a tree. I'm probably gonna end up calling that paper.
Oh, I'd have called it papyrus.
Okay. All right. And the reason why you can read what I wrote, because I made a utensil out of some wood, carbon, lead, and I'm probably gonna end up calling a pencil.
Oh.
Yeah.
A utensil called a pencil.
Yes.
Was it a number 2 pencil? Keep it with your paper back there. I always wondered why they call them number 2 pencils.
Hey.
There's a suggestion on where to keep them.
Hey, look at me.
Yes.
No more.
No,
No
sir.
more. No
No,
more.
sir.
No
Yes.
more Edley.
No, sir. I'm
Just-
sorry.
just
I'm
stay.
sorry. I know. I apologize. I'm sorry. It's just that joke cracks me up. But I will not tell it anymore because I know that joke stinks. Okay. Let's see what you wrote to me here. Dearest Eve, giver of life, you are smoking hot.
I didn't write that.
Well, you should have, all right? Would it kill you to compliment me every once in a while? Dearest Eve, do you like me? Check the box, yes or no? Oh, I do. You can have that. Yes, I do. Oh, Adam, I love you more than anybody in the whole wide world. And there's something very special I've been saving for such an occasion as this. And I thought we might share it together now. What do you say, huh?
Oh, that's a, what are we calling those? That's an apple.
Well, it's an unidentified fruit from the Old Testament. I was going to call it a Mac.
Grandpa would have loved that.
He'd have
one.
loved
He would
that.
have loved that one.
But I didn't call it a Mac because that's not PC. Okay. Sorry. I know. Sorry, yes.
Looks yummy.
Doesn't that look yummy?
Want to partake.
Uh-huh.
Which tree did you get it from?
Just got it from the tree over there, no big whoop.
It is a big whoop. When God walked with us, He told us we could do a lot. Why are you making that noise? There's no need for the noise. Just tell me which tree.
I got it from the Smarty tree.
From the tree of knowledge.
Whatever.
No, it's not whatever. When God walked with us, He told us there was the boundary. We couldn't eat from that tree. Why are you making the noise? The noise doesn't do anything for
That
me.
is not the way it went down.
It sounds exactly how the way it
Well,
went
it's
down.
not. If you'll stop talking, just stand there
You
and
don't
be
need to
handsome.
touch. You don't
Stop
need to
there.
touch.
Stop. All right? Stop. Okay? I'll tell you what happened.
I'm listening.
The other day, I'm over by the Smarty tree just minding my own, right? And all of a sudden, this little fella came up, right?
Whoa, little feller? I'm the only guy here.
I know that's weird, isn't it? Anywho, this little fella came up, right? And he looked at me, and this is what he said. He said, he said, doesn't that look yummy? Blah, 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 blah.
So the little feller had like a tongue problem?
He had a bit of a speech impediment. He did, yes, sir. And so I looked back at him and I said, yes, I reckon so. But I said, we're not supposed to touch it or look at it or nothing, I told him.
Swung your hip into it.
That's how you know I'm serious. If I put my hip into it, I'm serious. And I said, nothing,
Right.
And then he looked back at me and he said, he said, is that what God really said? Blah, 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 blah.
Heard one thing, then heard another. It kind of confused you.
I was confused at
Flip the
this.
script.
Right. So I looked back at him again and I was like, well, I reckon so, you know. And then he looked at me and this is what he said. He said, no. He said, if you eat it, you'll be like God. Blah, 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 blah. I And I took it down. I was like, well, if I'm going to be like God, I want my man to be like God, and you're my man. So what do you say, my man? Dum.
It's just so hard to take you seriously when you look like the lead singer from Night Ranger.
Got your motor in.
All right, Sister Christian, all right. Did you hear the moaning over there?
Yeah.
Did you hear the moaning?
They all burnt their records in the 80s.
There was moaning. I don't think we should.
Oh,
I don't know.
come
I'm just
on.
saying. No,
Look,
I
don't be like that.
I'm not trying to be like anything. No, it's not about my idea. It's not you. I'm just saying I don't understand everything, but we're here. Let's move. I want to cross the boundary. I mean, it seems like we're
passions and things I want to accomplish in my life and do. And you think I'm going to stay in this little garden, let you boss me around and tell me what to do? You got another thing coming, all right? I don't want to talk to you anymore, and I think I'm going to unfriend you. No. Don't you touch me. No. You're never gonna smile again. You're never gonna dance again.
Guilty feet have got no rhythm.
Wham.
Cheers for Wham, but no cheers for Night Ranger. That's interesting. We got another boat. You know what? Let's eat the apple.
What?
Let's just do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Ladies first. That's where that's from.
Okay. With all due respect to you, after we do this, I'm supposed to name stuff, so I'm going to start wherever. No. I'm going to start at the back 40, and I'm going to start naming stuff and moving. Okay, no. I'm going to go right here. So much to do. Okay, I'll go. Eve. What's the matter?
Take a bite.
What is the matter?
Just do it.
I don't understand.
Trust me, it'll change your life.
That makes no sense.
Just do it.
It makes
do
no-
it.
Please help me.
Do it.
Okay. Eve. That is good. We should take a whole bunch and make a pie out of this. This is really good. You know, Eve, You're naked! Okay.
Oh, my stars. I did not see this happening today. I am naked and afraid. I do not know what my survival score is, but it's not good.
Eve, I'm a man.
I know that now.
Okay. I can fix this, all
Okay,
right?
fix
all right,
it.
all right, get some leaves, get some leaves.
I'll come over here by the piano. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's better. Now listen, we need
I need
plan.
one.
What?
I need one.
Oh, yeah, look there, you do. All right, yeah, okay. There we go. Okay, now we need a plan, okay?
You need two.
Excuse me?
You need two.
I am not that fat,
don't
all
say
right?
that.
You understand right now, Mr. Man, if one is enough for you, then one, my friend, is enough for... Well, look at there, I need two. All right, yeah. How do you like my outfit?
Well, you're going green, so that's good, right? Look, we're going to be okay. We'll hide out for a little bit. We're going to be fine.
What's the worst that can happen?
And then the Bible says God showed up.
Oh, snap.
We are so sorry. We did not realize what was going on. Are you kidding me? I mean, I didn't think. I mean, it's an apple. Are you serious? I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything. It was an apple. It's an apple. It's an apple. It's an apple.
Come on, Lord. Come on, Lord. Come on, Lord.
We are so sorry. We were over there and we heard your voice, and so we came out. We were so ashamed. We were so.
Come on. Come on.
I'm so sorry. Hold on. What are you saying to
I'm
God?
asking the Lord to come on, give us a do-over. Doozy's over. Give us a mulligan. Come on, Lord. Come on, Lord. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Sorry.
What? You want us to leave? But this is our home. This is the only place we know.
At least let us try to find an apartment first. A bedroom, maybe? Something with a Murphy bed would be fine.
Okay, this is a huge consequence. I mean, when we leave, are there
Quit
more,
laughing about it. Be serious.
are there more consequences when we go out there? There are? Okay, well, I don't mean to sound selfish or entitled here, but what am I going to have to do out there? I'm going to have to work the earth my whole life?
It's about time. Yeah. He doesn't do much around here.
What about her? What about her? There's got to be more for her. What's her consequence? What's more of her consequence?
I'm sorry, Lord. You said it's gonna. Pardon me. You said it's gonna. It's gonna. Having trouble getting this out. Well, that's the point. Okay. Really noted. Lord, I'm sorry. You say it's gonna hurt when I have babies? Well, I'd rather work.
Well, technically, they're both called labor.
You shut your mouth.
Touch me again.
That's fine. That's fine.
The worst day ever.
Yes, it is.
We're gonna be talking about this for a long time.
Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Well, I guess we better do as you would say. I guess we better, it's our own fault, Eve. I mean, we thought we could be like God. We thought God was holding out on us. I guess we better go and do as you would say. Let's, come on. There is Adam and Eve right there. That's it. That's the whole, in a nutshell. That's